Hi everyone, Spider-Man 1991 here for my weekly comic review. Okay, hopefully this video can either be short or long because I only bought 2 comics this week. First off, Brightest Day number 9. Alright. After Deadman tried to access his white ring to get him to see Green Lantern, it led him to Aquaman instead. And they have a brief conversation about what the 12 people need to do in order to get their lives back, and Aquaman says he's willing to help Deadman find the replacement for the entity, but first they need to find the new Aqualad, and then Mara reveals that she knows where he is and why they have to find him. Meanwhile, in New Mexico, the not yet Aqualad, Jackson Lake, is standing out in the rain, and his powers briefly activate, giving him webbed fingers and his birthmark is growing, and if you can't really see too well, but he has gills there. And then we have the standard moment where his father brings him in, tells him that they're gonna have to tell him the truth. Meanwhile, Martian Manhunter is on his mission, to help get his life back, which is to destroy a forest, and of course he thinks it's the forest in Star City. But when Martian Manhunter shows up, his powers get all out of whack. Meanwhile, elsewhere, the other Green Martian on Earth is going on a killing spree in a supermarket and collecting food. While back in Star City, Martian Manhunter is losing his powers, his telepathy is running wild, can't control his form, and Green Arrow's there to help calm him down. But Martian Manhunter can't control him. John can't control himself, and ultimately he is able to get some control again, giving him and Green Arrow enough time to escape. But while they're escaping, everywhere John goes, plant life is dying. And afterwards, he and Green Arrow talk, and John says that he has to figure out who the other Martian is and what forest he needs to destroy, because it's obviously not the one in Star City. And so then John reveals he's going back to Mars. Meanwhile, at Amnesty Bay, Black Manta shows up at Thomas Curry's grave and attacks it. And then Black Manta gets attacked by the Aqua Warriors. And crap, I forgot her name. Siren shows up and says that they need to find his son. Big shocker. Despite the fact that was kind of spoiled with the new Young Justice cartoon. Alright, once again they end off with a cliffhanger. I somehow knew that Aqualad was going to be Black Manta's son. It's just... Also, they kind of spoiled that when they announced the Young Justice TV series, and they said that Black Manta is the father of the new Aqualad, so... But the main question I want to know is, who's the mother? That's the thing. Blackest Night number 9, though, not that big a deal. We're still getting to the new Aqualad. And I hope he's a good character. Otherwise, kill Tempest for nothing. Alright, now my only Marvel title. It's something that I'm really happy to have. Avengers, the Children's Crusade. This is a title featuring the Young Avengers going on a search for the Scarlet Witch. I didn't review the first issue because that came out the week of July 4th and I was on vacation. Alright, now then, Avengers, Children's Crusade starts off where it left off, with Magneto speaking to Tommy and Billy, stating that he needs their help to find Wanda. He takes the 2 boys, but the Young Avengers won't allow him to take him. But while they're talking, the new Avengers, or the Avengers, just them attack. Also, FYI, it's not really specified when this story takes place, because we still have the team of the core New Avengers pre-Civil War, and we also have and Iron Man's in extremist armor, and Steve Rogers is still in costume. So while fighting, it's eventually Magneto is able to persuade Tommy and Billy to help. Wiccan and Speed to help him out, because by saying that the Avengers would want to kill the Scarlet Witch immediately when they find her, which just gets them mad. So Wiccan is able to teleport Magneto and the rest of the Young Avengers out of there. And they wind up in Transia and decide to search there, begin their search there since it was the birthplace of the Scarlet Witch. So Billy transforms their costumes into costumes from The Sound of Music. And then and each of the Young Avengers do have their moments in this comic. Patriot and Hawkeye talk about how what they're going to have to do if they do find it, because Patriot's kind of leaning towards what the Avengers have to say by taking out the Scarlet Witch. And then Vision and Cassie talk, and Vision says that she'd be willing to do anything to bring her father back, including give up her own life, which is something her father would not want. So, you know. And then the three, I guess, Maximoffs arrive, and they try to channel their energy to find Wanda, but instead they pick up Quicksilver. So Quicksilver grabs Wiccan, and Tommy challenges his uncle Pietro to a race for a bit, and then Pietro grabs some fence posts and decides to kill Magneto. So he starts throwing them, and then all of a sudden Magneto notices a young woman who looks surprisingly like Wanda. So unfortunately, one of the fence posts goes right through her, and it's revealed that it's a Doom bot, and that the Scarlet Witch is actually held by a prisoner of Doom. That's weird. Alright, Avengers: The Children's Crusade. I'm enjoying this series so far. It's awesome. Anything with Young Avengers in it is awesome. I mean, if you haven't read the first two trades, then I would definitely recommend it. I've read the first two trades of Young Avengers. I've read the Siege Special and the Dark Reign miniseries collected. Only Young Avengers thing I haven't read is Young Avengers Presents. I'm still looking for a copy of that somewhere. Just haven't really had the time to go find one or buy one right now. But still, Children's Crusade is a fun miniseries. The only flaws with it are, it's kind of taking place in limbo. I don't know if this is supposed to be pre-Civil War or not, but that, and it's bi-monthly, so we only get one issue every 2 months, which I think just sucks, but whatever, still. Alright, this is all I have to say. Although, if I could only choose one title to pick, I would definitely go with Avengers Children's Crusade, because this is way better than Brightest Day, okay? Also, a little update to my poll list. I'm changing my one Avenger title a month from Avengers to Secret Avengers, because I'm just tired of what Avengers has. So I'm switching over to Secret Avengers. Okay, Spider-Man 1991 saying, see you later.